think a title with a cliched phrase like The Last Man would make for a cliched story, and in some cases you would be right, but in this case, well, you wouldn't be. This is Y the Last Man, the Deluxe Edition Book 1, which collects Y the Last Man number 1 through 10. These issues of this popular cult series were published under the more mature imprint of DC Comics, Vertigo Comics, through 2002 and 2003. Written by Brian K. Vaughan and with pencils by Pia Guerra, Y the Last Man, the Deluxe Edition Book 1 has quite a long title, and similarly has quite a bit of content within it. The story focuses on the last man, Yorick, as the title may suggest. But it's not just like he's the last human, he's the last man. So all the women are still alive, and Yorick and his pet monkey Ampersand are the only male mammals left on the planet. The scene setting this all up is pretty graphic, and as I said, Vertigo is the more mature imprint of DC. That being said, you're going to find at least 2 cuss words per page. At least 2, if not more. Just a cautionary measure. The book's art doesn't always necessarily reflect the graphic material though, which is a nice contrast. The art is actually fairly similar to other art styles of the early 2000s and still holds up well today. It can get a really dark mood across when the story demands it. And it demands it quite a bit. Not only is dialogue fairly graphic, but the plot is too. There's quite a bit of blood and touches on some mature subject matter quite a bit. But why the best thing about this book is the main character, namely the Y the series is named after, Yorick. He's actually quite an entertaining character and his dialogue is pretty funny, especially at times of great stress. Vaughan also brings in some old-fashioned character archetypes, but seems to make them fresh, mostly through the setting. Yorick comes across a government agent 355, who is assigned to help him find a doctor who might be able to bring back males through cloning. This government agent 355 is a woman, obviously, and the interaction between her and Yorick is the whole serious guy, goofy guy routine. And Vaughan plays with it in a way that makes it pretty fresh, mostly through 355's gender. I don't want to spoil the story, because it's fairly surprising, as is most of the book, but some of the things the Amazons do, the super feminist gang that terrorizes everyone, are pretty brutal, and the reveal as to the identity of one of its members is pretty shocking. The book also touches on a lot of stuff dealing with women, obviously, but never feels too biased, and is kept truthful to the male writer's viewpoint, which as I said isn't too biased. I don't want to reveal too many plot elements because this book is really good. This should be made into a movie. With good plot pacing and art and great dialogue, especially from the ever-witty Yorick, Y the Last Man, the Deluxe Edition Book 1 is a unique post-apocalyptic story you should definitely check out. Granted that you're old enough and into some dark material. Oh, and did I mention there's an awesome monkey in it? A capuchin to be exact. That just makes everything better.